This is really an adventure tale about the love of learning and the power of community. We call it the LRC story. It began in 1975 with folks in a community, our community, collaborating about an unmet need.
The school system was not really doing an adequate job of meeting the needs of children with learning disabilities. We saw the need for a network of tutors who could help these children with their various needs.
I like to think that the center started as a seed growing in the hearts and minds of some parents. I don't think anybody knew how it would actually grow. The office staff was small. It was on the second floor of the Dixieland Mini Mall. We often had board meetings, but couldn't all fit in there, so we went to Strollo's restaurant in the next block.
The director at that time was Beth Miller, and she decided we need a bigger space, and she convinced the board that we needed to purchase property. So we did. We found a house on McDonald and Missouri. I remember the Publix trucks pulled up and threw everything we owned into the truck and hauled it all over to our new home that we were so excited about.
Today, we would have called this a community-driven initiative, but back in those days, they just called it an NRI, identifying a need, cultivating resources, and harvesting the impact. In 1980, the Polk County School District reached out for help for services for its special education students.
We had to find new funding streams in addition to the wonderful support from the United Way and the Polk County School Board. And I reached out to the Publix Charitable Foundation, and they provided us with a $50,000 grant.
In Chapter 3, the 1990s, the new decade demanded a strategic review of LRC's mission and funding. Community partners provided resources and advocacy.
I ran a tutoring program through that, recruiting tutors throughout the county and placing them with students, writing their learning plans. We were working out of a nice old historic home on Missouri Avenue, and we needed more space for classes, for staff.
It was a risky time. The financial crash was about to happen. The real estate market had already taken a dip. Purchasing that building on South Florida Avenue that we're in now, it made it even easier for us to partner with organizations and for clients to see who we are.
Chapter 4 finds the Learning Resource Center reaching out to all of Polk County in the early 2000s, trying to connect to all students needing help.
I have worked with all ages. I love to see people learn and grow and succeed. It would never have been possible had it not been for that skilled leadership and their loving and supportive staff to make it what it is today.
I worked with the United Way of Central Florida for 17 years and only fund those programs that can produce sustainable, measurable impact. And Learning Resource Center certainly did that. I've toured their program, their Camp Readies, their tutoring sites many times over the years, and saw that Camp Ready was a place where they built a foundation for lifelong learning.
Camp Ready teaches its skills through cooking, music, movement, art, and literacy. It is a hands-on approach to teaching children things that would make them successful in kindergarten. We started with one site in Lakeland, quickly grew to 2 sites the next year, and with the support of United Way and donors, at one point we had 11 sites.
A few months later, COVID hit and the world closed down. Our drive was to make sure that we could still provide tutoring to students whatever way we could. We also had 300 or 400 tutors that relied on Learning Resource Center to supplement their income. We started doing everything virtually. We were able to keep the doors open and keep going.
With strong board leadership, LRC moved through the real estate collapse and COVID. Students needed additional professional education more now than ever.
What I found is that when I started doing the tutoring, the one-on-one with LRC, is because we do such small groups, is I really got to make a connection. A lot of times tutoring and that extra help is for the upper class. And I always enjoyed working with LRC because it felt much better to be able to work with all types of kids and not feeling like this kid's getting a leg up because they can afford it.
I struggled with math. My mom really didn't know what to do at the time. I was a low-income kid, so my family really didn't have the means or the resources to be able to pay for a private tutor. The Learning Resource Center had a program at the school on site that would provide one-to-one tutoring. They meet parents where they're at financially, but more importantly, they meet your child where they're at, and they help you to grow from there.
We are reaching as many students as we possibly can, but the need is growing faster than our funding. This is where you come in. Every gift, every hour, every dollar writes the next chapter. With your help, the story will never end.